Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing great, guys. Welcome to the 7 and 7, where I give you 7 tips every day to turn your business revenue into 7 figures. And if you're interested in getting help from myself and my team, make sure you go to bit.ly/7 figure call and schedule yourself a call with us, because you are much closer to 7 figures than you think. Good morning, Diva Natural Transformation. And today we're going to be talking about step one on how to stop chasing the bag and have the bag chase you. So I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to get in here, because there's this little video I want to show you guys. And I want to talk about the video and how the video and the way you're thinking is holding you back financially. Because the first thing you have to do in order to stop chasing the bag and let the bag chase you is realize that you have to rebuke and reject the whole ideology of a job. You have to rebuke and reject the whole ideology of waiting on a check. And if you haven't shared this broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. You got to rebuke and reject the whole ideology of working for somebody else. You've got to realize that, good morning, Tiandra, happy birthday, happy belated. You've got to realize that every single business in existence, from Hilton Hotel to Wells Fargo Bank, was created by an individual just like you. And that nobody is any better than you. And that if Jeff Bezos, good morning, Ava, good morning, D. Morris, I hope you enjoyed your night. If Jeff Bezos can create $1 billion industry, good morning, Toya, so can you. But you've got to rebuke the premise of a job. And once you have a business, you've got to look for the automation you need to multiply your business beyond just being a business owner. You want to make 7 figures, you can't just be a business owner. You've got to be a CEO. Good morning, Tanika. So we're going to talk about that today. I want to show you guys a quick video. And I want to talk about how this video is the core of our disbelief. Because a lot of us act as if we're waiting on God. And the truth of the matter is that everything we need to be successful has already been provided to us. If you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. If you want to stop chasing the bag and let the bag chase you, there is some work that you have to do, not just in your business, but on your frame of mind. Good morning, Heather. Your frame of mind has to shift into CEO mode. Does that make sense what I'm saying? You have to shift your mindset into thinking big and moving big and acting big. Because there is the same way there's a difference between somebody who works a job, there's also a big difference between someone who is a business owner versus somebody who is a CEO. A business owner, if they go on vacation, their business stops, their money stops. A CEO, if they go,
the whole ideology of going to work
vacation
every day is stupid, and
their money continues. A business owner, if they get sick and can't run their business stops. A CEO, if they get sick, their business continues. So I want to show you this video, whether you're a worker, whether you're a business owner or a CEO. And I want you to look at how the fact that she doesn't like her situation is everybody's fault but hers. It's her boss's fault. It's God's fault. It's everybody's fault. See, when you're ready to stop chasing the bag, you will stop making excuses about why you don't have the bag, and you will buckle up and do some work.
The whole ideology of going to work every day is stupid, and I'm refused to be a part of this. I cannot continue to live my life like this. This is ghetto. I'm fed up. The bag is not chasing me. I'm chasing the bag. I am working, and I barely want to get up in the morning and come here. Meanwhile, there's someone who owns this company living their best life, and I'm just a slave. I'm just a number. They don't even know my name. They don't know nothing about me. They give me little pennies. You know, here's $45,000 for the year. Meanwhile, I have $45 billion trillion and I'm happy and I'm in Greece, and you're sitting there all day for 8 hours a day for the next 30 years. I can't do this, and I refuse to do this. I'm not gonna do this. This is one movement that I can't be a part of. Okay, I can't do this. I don't know who the fuck made this up. Who made this up? Make something else up, because this is stupid. This is real stupid. I want the bag to chase me. I don't want to chase the bag. I don't want to get up every day and chase the bag. I want the bag to be like, Morgan, stop. Slow down, Morgan. That's what I want. Walking around penny pinching, sitting here for 8 hours a day, losing my mind. Nope, not gonna do it. Can't do it, won't do it. God, come on. What's taking so long? Shoot. Talking about he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. What time is it? I mean, what time is it? Shoot, what time? I really can't. I've been working. And what? Come on now. Come on, hurry up. Shoot. Open another door. Because I'm done with this and I'm finna walk out. I'm closing it. I can't do this. I need a new door. New door, me please, God. You taking too long. Shoot, may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. I mean, what's the schedule? How many more people in front of me? For real? Shoot, it's getting on my nerves. I can't keep going to work. It's ghetto. Nobody raised me like this. I cannot. I really cannot. I'm really having a moment right now. I know it sounds funny, but I'm really having a moment. I'm about to go back into my ghetto job and put it together. Put a smile on my face. Thank you for calling. Lord, come on.
Now she mad at the Lord. I mean, she is dead serious angry that God has not changed her situation. And at no point is she, good morning, Miss J. Kurz, good morning, Benita, is she blaming herself or looking for ways to change her situation. So I'm going to give you guys today 7 steps to 7 figures. Number 1, you got to understand your current situation is as temporary as you allow it to be. Did everybody catch that? You have the power to change your situation at any point, at any time, as long as you are willing to do the work. Somebody say, ouch. Exactly, Heather. She wants the change, but she don't want to change. Good morning, Cecilia. She wants to change. She wants a different life. She sees that this life is not for her, but she'd rather be in her car angry than do something about it. Hello? She realizes the problem. The problem is that she is working for somebody else. And let me tell you guys something. Until you get a strategy from somebody who has freed themselves, and until you're willing to work the strategy, y'all, success leaves clues. My clients are not successful for no reason. They are successful because they do what I tell them to do to free themselves. And in all the time she's spending complaining about that job, she could be free by now. At some point, good morning, Six Figure Spot Chick, fed up is fed up. When you really get fed up, you'll do something about it. When you really get fed up, you'll do something about it. If you're tired of chasing the bag and you want the bag to chase you, you'll do something about it. You'll get help. Heather said if she knew how much money she'd invested in her business, she'd fall out. If y'all knew how much money I invest in my business, you would fall out. I'd rather invest in my business than go to a job. You've got to make a choice. Good morning, Aaliyah. You've got to make some sacrifices. Sacrifices are not forever. So listen, for the last, I'm going to say 5 years, I really haven't been on a vacation. I've traveled. I've been all over the country, but I really haven't gone on a vacation. Why? Because in about 10 to 12 months, I'll be able to take a permanent vacation. So if I do the work now, later I'll be free to go and do whatever I want, whenever I want. But you gotta pay the price at some point. If you want the bag to chase you, stop being mad at God and understand God has already given you everything you need to be successful. What in the hell are you doing with it? Now that's an ouch for somebody that's listening. He's already given you talents and gifts. That's an ouch. He's already given you dominion. That's an ouch. He's already put you in front of people. Thank you, Candace. He's already connected you with people to help you on your journey. Whether you want to pay for the help or not, that's between you and God. But stop putting the brakes on God. Stop blaming God for your current situation. If you was really listening to God. Can I go there this morning? Can I go there this morning? I'm not going to go unless y'all let me go. Good morning, Sonya. I'm not going to go unless somebody says, go on and go, coach. If you was really listening to God, because see, we blame the Lord for a bunch of stuff. We over there saying, God told me this and God told me that. But if you was really listening to God, your current situation would not be your current situation. Somebody said go. If you was really listening to God, your bank account would be lined up with what the Bible says you should have. If you was really listening to God, your abundance would be 10 times, 20 times, 50 times what it is now. If you was really listening to God, see, we got to be careful that we're not listening to man and blaming it on God. Everything she said in that video was what they say at church. God ain't never late. He always on time. That's church. When one door closes, God opens a new one. That's church. So is she listening to God or is she listening to man? You got to understand, the Bible says that the Lord will give you the desires of your heart, but he also said faith without works is dead. So if you couple that with, I'm asking God to change my situation, and I'm willing to do the work. There's no way she shouldn't win. So it's very hard for people to admit that I haven't done what God told me to do. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, you have the power to create wealth. So what happens when you don't have enough money for something? Do you say, I don't have enough money, or do you go create wealth? You're not listening to me, are you? Who's listening? If you're listening, go ahead and say me. What happens when your money is funny? Do you open your mouth and say, I can't afford, or do you go into action and go create wealth? See, what you got to realize is that bags don't just drop in your lap, nor do you have to chase them, but you do have to perform the actions that will generate revenue for you. We call them REJAs. REJAs are revenue generating activities. That's RGA. You got things that will create money for you, and you got shit that won't. And where are you spending your time? Are you spending your time on the phone talking to broke ass people that ain't gonna give you no business intellect? How are you aligned? Are you aligned with people who've made a ton of money, or are you aligned with people who are struggling like you? See, sometimes, just like when your car starts getting off the track, you gotta check your alignment. Sometimes in life, you gotta check your alignment. Who in the hell are you lined up with? Now, it's great to have a tribe team and a following, but at some point, you got to be spending your time aligned with people who won't take no for an answer. And sometimes that shit will hurt your brain. Sometimes you think like, oh man, I'll never understand this. But until you continue to work on it, continue to sit under it, who are you spending your time talking to? Y'all better hear what I'm saying. If your phone does not ring at least a couple of times a week with people that are making more money than you, if you don't have at least a couple of interactions a week with people that's making more money than you, then you're either afraid of the money or you don't have the right connections. I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute. The bigger the group, the broker the group. You see somebody running around with an entourage, I bet ain't but one person in that group really killing it. Get you somewhere where you can get you some 7-figure strategy and then follow the damn strategy. Stop letting everybody and anybody get on your phone with their problems, with their questions, with their concerns. You need all, somebody type in all. You need all of your mental intellect to solve this 7-figure Rubik's Cube. You need it all. And anybody that's showing up subtracting and not adding, see, you got to learn good math. Anybody that shows up that is subtracting or dividing and not adding or multiplying must go. I want you to question every relationship you have and say to yourself, are they adding and multiplying, or are they dividing and subtracting? And in order for you to get to 7 figures, Heather, you're going to have to go through a season of shedding. You're going to have to go through a season where You get rid of the people around you that are not right. But let me tell you what God gonna do. God is gonna move them for you. Can the church say amen? When I see them folks out on Facebook talking about, yeah, y'all, I finna unfriend some people. So if you don't hear from me, it might be you. You ain't gotta do all that. That's called doing the damn most. You don't have to do all that. There is a period of pruning. Well, God will start to cut away the things that will not allow you to grow. God will start to remove the people that will hinder your growth and don't understand your value. God will separate those folks from you, and don't question it. Don't question it. Let them go. And I can all but promise you, he's gonna restore what you lost time 1,000. So don't bemoan that loss. It's small to a giant. He's gonna give you back what you lost and then some. You just got to, there's a Bible verse. It says, I look to the hills from whence my help cometh. There is a season of pruning that if you don't cut out the wrong people, you're going to make wrong decisions. You're going to make decisions based on broke people's chatter. That's called BPC. You need to cut that radio off. Cut off broke people FM radio. Turn it off. You need to turn off bitter people's radio. The people that walk around and complain instead of fixing a situation. Turn that channel off. If it ain't about the money, why are we having this conversation if you're not my family? Somebody might say, well, that sounds brutal, coach. But what you're going to do is you're going to let somebody else block your blessing with their complaints. Come on now. Wait a minute now. Did y'all hear what I said? That's an ouch for somebody. You're gonna allow somebody else's problems, somebody else's complaints, somebody else's displeasure, somebody else's bitterness to block your blessing. Everybody's blessing ain't the same. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So if you want to stop chasing the bag and allow the bag to chase you, the first step is you've got to become a CEO, not just a business owner. Your business has to function and operate even when you're not around. If you need help with your automation, go to bit.ly/7 figure call 2020. Schedule a call. You're closer to 7 figures than you think. But how long is it going to take you to figure it out by yourself? So number 1, you got to rebuke a job. Number 2, you got to rebuke just being a business owner. Number 3, you got to get help. Number 4, instead of working for somebody, you need to be working for you, and other people need to be working for you. Number 6, you need to realize you got to stop tripping over dollars to get to dimes. Come on now. Some of y'all are doing more work to get to $5 and $10 than you are to get to 5 and 10 million. That's an ouch. You don't always have to put your hands on work to make money. If you don't know how to make money without using your hands, because see, your hands expire. If you bake cakes for a living, there's only so many cakes you can bake. You drive buses for a living. There's only so many buses you can drive. Any profession where you got to use your hands massage therapist, salon owner, it doesn't matter. At some point, you run up against this thing called time and energy, which means you can't do but so many. So what's your backup plan? And you got to have one. Here's what you don't want to do. Whether it's a job or being a business owner, you don't want to work in it 10, 15, 20 years and not have an empire to show for your effort. And there's no way that when you stop working, the work should stop. You've got to automate it. So guys, number 7 is quit waiting on God. God has already showed up. God has already showed up. God has already connected you with who you need to be connected with. But have you done the work? Have you made the investments? Have you completed the assignments? Stop going back to God saying this ain't working when you ain't done the work. Stop going back to God saying, I don't know what to do when he's put advisors all around you. Stop saying to God, I can't afford, when we live in a society where you can drop people off at the airport and make $4,000, $5,000 a month. Everything is a choice. You want to stop chasing the bag? You've got to automate it. I don't care who you are, even me. We're meeting, I think I have about 10 people meet me in Houston this weekend so we can do their Facebook ads. Why? Because we're about to automate their business. Until you automate your business, you're not a CEO. You're a business owner. And there's a difference. There's a difference. So guys, if you are ready to step into your 7-figure brilliance, go to bit.ly/7figurecall2020. Schedule a call. Again, we got programs for every level. You're closer to 7 figures than you think, but without help, you'll never know it. Without help, you could sit right next door to the potential to make 7 figures and never know that maybe with just a couple of twists and turns, you could change your revenue forever. Guys, Coach Danielle here, schedule your call. Super excited to be launching my 7-figure brand this weekend, tonight here live in Houston, Texas. So turn, tune in tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. The link is bit.ly/7, 7-figure call 2020. And I'll be back a little bit later to tell you guys about the launch in Houston tonight. Have a great morning and stop chasing the bag. Let the bag chase you.